When we bring a new dog into our homes, purchasing a basket full of tennis balls, squeaky plushies, and tug ropes is practically a rite of passage. We view playing fetch as the ultimate innocent expression of canine happiness, a classic way to exhaust a high-energy pup after a long day at the office. In the dog training community, canines that display an endless, insatiable drive to chase an object are affectionately labeled ball junkies. But according to a groundbreaking animal behavior study featured by The Times, that quirky obsession might not be so innocent after all. International researchers are pulling back the curtain on a startling reality. Some dogs aren't just highly motivated to play, they are exhibiting genuine, compulsive, addictive-like behavioral traits toward their favorite toys that mirror human behavioral struggles like gambling or internet gaming. The study, published in the prestigious journal Scientific Reports by behavioral biologists from the University of Veterinary Medicine, Vienna, evaluated over 100 highly play-motivated dogs. The quantitative data exposed a striking reality. Roughly one-third of the test group displayed distinct maladaptive traits aligned with the core criteria of addiction. When these extreme dogs were tested, they attributed a level of psychological importance to their toys that completely overrode basic biological drives. Addictive-like canines routinely ignored prime pieces of food and completely refused to engage socially with their owners if their preferred toy was in sight. Even when researchers placed the toy entirely out of reach on a high shelf or sealed inside an unsolvable puzzle box, the obsessed dogs experienced an intense craving, spending the entire testing window pacing, whining, and desperately trying to access the object rather than pivoting to alternative rewards. For dedicated pet parents and trainers, this data provides a vital wake-up call regarding how we manage our dog's daily nervous system arousal. The study reveals a heavy genetic component behind these behaviors, with working herding breeds like Border Collies and Belgian Malinois, alongside high-drive terriers, being vastly overrepresented in the addiction category. These dogs were originally bred for intense, all-day environmental focus and predatory tracking. In a quiet suburban home, a repetitive game of fetch weaponizes that ancient evolutionary drive. Every single repetition of mindless ball chasing triggers a massive, drug-like flood of adrenaline and endorphins in the canine brain. When the game suddenly stops, the abrupt chemical drop causes intense frustration and a state of prolonged neurological arousal, meaning the dog literally cannot settle down even 15 minutes after the toy has vanished. Ultimately, the goal of this behavioral milestone isn't to induce panic or banish toys from our living rooms entirely. Play remains a spectacular tool for bonding, exercise, and active training. However, the research urges us to move away from low-engagement, repetitive ball throwing that purely fuels obsessive loops and places immense physical stress on a dog's joints. True canine wellness means designing structured, balanced environments. Experts suggest switching to cooperative, brain-engaging activities like structured tug-of-war, hide-and-seek scent work, and impulse control exercises where the toy serves as a controlled reward rather than a constant fixation. By teaching our four-legged companions how to seamlessly cycle between high excitement and absolute calm, we ensure that playtime remains a healthy expression of joy rather than a destructive compulsion. This evolutionary look at pet psychology was originally detailed by The Times, and you can explore the complete research papers and training guides through the official links in our show notes.